The fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Out. Good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A new batter always likes to feel. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Butler in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the well and punched it to the boundary.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Nowhere near making it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get on.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
You just can't hit it any better.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed and...
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arm. Ready to go again.
That's a confident appeal.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got...
Got that away nicely.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Time that perfectly.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Gets that away.
Rutherford says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope. That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Gone. Superb catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Perfectly timed.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
Incredible. What a grab. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling.
Needs a direct hit. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Gone. Great reflexes.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Deshpande over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
And the innings comes to an end. Rajasthan will need 194 runs. This is a very defendable total. The smacks that away through the gap. the score on the board.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early.
Edged, what a ball! Jaiswal staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
6 runs out of there. Rajasthan 34 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the city end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will the bowler respond?
That is quite extraordinary. Sampson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Khan, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the...
Pinged off the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was...
Edge, amazing delivery.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone, great catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be. Back, trying to stop boundaries.
Good shot, a beauty.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Gawn didn't think to have a good look at them this over, and they're out stumped. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Well, The end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And then
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. Incredible. What a grab. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short. A really... Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance.
Could be close. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about... Now you need someone to stand.
Gone. Great catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Departing batsmen caught out for 2. Rajasthan are now on 156 for 8. The new batsman heading out to the crease.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That run chase didn't look on from very early in the innings. Fantastic bowling, just ensured the run rate never got going. A crushing victory.